Well, good morning. At Moses Keller Foundation, we see firsthand how the Institute lives into its tagline of turning information into insight and taking it even further, turning that insight into action and outcomes. The Foundation is a longtime supporter of the Institute and specifically of Project STIR, which stands for Sparking Transformation Using Information and Research. And that is really what the Institute is all about. Just some of the resources made available through Project STIR include the Weekly Review, which provides links to national, state, and regional news items related to health, social, and economic conditions. Every week, I learn something new about our area or about something we can bring to the region. On a quarterly basis, the Institute publishes the Policy Tracker, which highlights policies and current activities in federal and state government. The most recent issue in spring 2026 included information on improving access to tax benefits, updates on legislation to safeguard Medicaid coverage for new moms, and a special study on data centers, along with updates on federal congressional bills and presidential actions. The Institute also hosts in-person and virtual legislative retreats that bring together local elected officials to focus on topics related to major issues impacting the region. The Institute is in a unique position to provide nonpartisan data to our elected officials to inform public policy, which is truly one of the biggest levers of change on any topic in any community. And speaking of public policy, a recent addition to the project is a focus on understanding local government. There's a section on the Institute's website that includes information about local government, and as a relative newcomer to Pennsylvania, this website taught me about the different classes of cities and townships and the roles of different positions within the local government structures, all of which is important to understand, especially during a year when many local positions are up for election. So from a funder perspective, I can say that we are proud to support the critical work of the Institute in sharing data in a very objective and independent manner. But I also want to talk about how I see the work truly in action. The Institute is very often cited in proposals submitted to the Foundation. The data are used to demonstrate the realities at a local level. When I'm in meetings, it is not uncommon for someone to reference data from the Institute as supporting rationale for decision making. And sometimes, as part of a project update to the Foundation, a grantee may include an evaluation report from the Institute. In these cases, the grantee contracted with the Institute to better understand the impact of a particular project. Most recently, I've experienced the Institute's role as a facilitator and convener with regard to the Anchors for Equity project, which is a partnership with the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia. During a period of about 18 months, the Institute gathered leaders from education and healthcare to identify the highest need positions in the healthcare workforce and pinpoint where targeted interventions could make the biggest impact. The resulting data are now being used to inform the newly created NEPA Workforce Funder Collaborative as it seeks to strengthen workforce solutions across the region with an initial focus on the healthcare sector. I'm excited because I believe that coming together as funders and using this information to align our focus and our financial resources will ultimately attract additional investment from national funders with similar interests. So I've experienced the power of the data and resources made possible by the Institute from a variety of perspectives. We are fortunate to have access to this hyper-local information that truly drives decision-making, supports learning, and leads to tangible improvements in the region we call home. Thank you.